On YouTube channel starts down again, y'all. Go hard, go home channel. All right, today I'm gonna be talking about I've been getting some comments from some of these guys, these manosphere guys, because like I said, if you don't know much about me, I watched this manosphere jump for about a year, and I did a lot of reviews and critiques on it. A lot of them don't like me. Some of them even done called me coon and all this other kind of stuff, so they don't like me. Basic, bottom line. All right. So a guy's been having an argument with me about some stuff about Kevin Samuels and this guy Obsidian. So I'm gonna talk some of it about it today. All right. Y'all hit like, subscribe, share if y'all gonna join me on the journey. And we're gonna talk about things like this because this right here, this is more proof that the manosphere, regardless of black manosphere, white manosphere, whichever manosphere, is full of weak guys who are full of crap. Okay. So let's jump right on into it. Like, subscribe, share. Don't send me no money. Y'all know how I do. Let me open my little joint up. Okay? Because here we go. This guy's name is Van Glorious, all right? Now, he's what it is, he's upset. I guess he's upset. He's trying to educate me about some stuff I said about this guy Obsidian in the video here, Chair Charday versus Mumia Obsidian. Y'all can go check it out. I also have another video, Obsidian hates his own race. Y'all can check that out. Y'all can see what I'm saying. Obsidian went into this video when he went to talking about Kevin Samuels in the video also, which I don't understand because Kevin Samuels has nothing to do with what's going on right now. He has nothing to do with stuff like just pearly things and all this stuff right there, okay? All right. So the guy says, I'm not sure why you are so confused by what Obsidian is saying. I'm not confused. That's the first thing. One, if you personally work with or for white people and you're pro-black, you have aligned yourself with people that don't 100% agree with you, period. First off, that's foolish. You should not do that. If you're pro-black and you work for people that are not pro-black or have things against your issues and your values and your things, you should not do that. You are a sellout. You're selling your own self out. It'd be different if you didn't have those values and you go work for these people. But you got the values and you're gonna make money for the people that are against your values, you are a fuck over, a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? I can't really explain that any other way. You're a loser. But basically, what these guys keep having to say is, I gotta take what I can get. So you ain't got no power. That's all there is to that. Okay. Number two, he goes and says that black women that agreed with Kevin Samuels embraced a Eurocentric view of beauty, which is bullshit. Because they couldn't have. Because Kevin Samuels kept telling them that you need to take that freaking doggone European hair off your freaking head. That ain't your hair. He kept telling them that. So they couldn't have been embracing that view. I don't understand how he's saying that junk. But he is. And first off, let me talk a little bit about that after we get done with his thing. All right. Number three, he says Obsidian is self-employed. As such, can choose who he works with. No, he can't. You lied to yourself right there when you just said that. The dude can't choose who he works with, and if he can choose who he works with, then he's got a problem. Because you shouldn't be able to choose who you work with and be a black man, and then a white person, like Just Pearly Things, says something bad about doggone reparations and doggone slavery, and then you accept that. Let me tell y'all something. Here's the deal. When Kanye West said that shit that he said about slavery, nobody backed him up. Nobody backed him up. We canceled Kanye's ass. That's what we did. Nike canceled his ass. Everybody canceled his ass. That's what happened. Now, I know I'm smoking a joint. I'm smoking a joint, but that don't make it wrong. That don't make it wrong what I just said. Kanye West didn't get no doggone leeway for that. And no doggone 26-year-old Caucasian person shouldn't get no leeway for that. I don't give a damn how much, I don't understand why Obsidian is even trying to doggone back that up. And I don't understand why this guy is trying to back him up. He's not self-employed. You talking about if you're not self-employed and pro-black, shut the fuck up, you can't say anything because you work for a white man. Was that clear enough? It was very clear. But he works for the white man. Don't go play. Go to your room. He works for the white man. He works for the white man. Which was, what's her name? When Kanye West did it, we canceled him. Now, for some reason, these guys, when it's a little white lady, they're cool with it. I got a problem with that, and I won't keep having a problem with that. It's just more evidence of why the manosphere is weak. The black manosphere is weak and full of losers. I hit him back and told him I got my own business. I work with who I choose to work with. Okay, Obsidian can't do that. He can't do that. He still works for other people. He's still up under what the other people say. What they say is what goes. No, what I say in my business is what goes. And if I don't like how your business is, you're not going to be associated with my business. Okay, when you're small time, you can't choose who you deal with. That's what I just told him. So I also told him Kevin Samuels didn't embrace a Euro view of anything. He kept asking black women to take off the wigs. Remember, guy? Remember that? He kept asking for it. So he couldn't have some Eurocentric view of things. But here, go. This guy's going to hit me with this last thing. And I'm going to read it because at this point right now, he just sent me this one like 17 hours ago. Multiple things going on here. He got my response back. Kevin Samuels' analysis of beauty was based on an academic image consulted perspective of beauty. That beauty standard is Eurocentric, period. If you look across cultures, you will see what is considered beautiful outside of an image. Okay, let me tell you just something. Let me tell y'all something. I know I be smoking weed and shit, but I lived in other countries. Something like this, all it makes me think about is that these guys are talking, but they ain't never left nowhere. They don't understand what happened in the States. Let me tell you a little bit about that. That's not no Eurocentric view of beauty. Black women held this beauty standard a long time before anybody else did. It's actually, their look is what people want. I'm lying. What the hell y'all think that Botox and you think they came up with Botox and BBLs for nothing? Huh? That wasn't for black girls. Black girls already had big lips. Black girls already had big asses. When we was going to school, see this BBW shit that y'all keep talking about with this Eurocentric junk, that's garbage. Black girls was the finest girls in school. By the time when they start turning 16, it's 15, 16, they was already looking 18 and shit. Yeah, I know about the other cultures. You know what I know about them? In order to get that ass that the black girls had and them lips they had, they started shooting up that damn Botox and the BBLs. That's what they started doing. That's what that is. If Obsidian is not self-employed, and he's not, can't be, then you are right and I'm wrong. Yeah, I know I'm right. I know when I'm talking to another business person, yeah, I can hear it. You got to accept that? Ain't no way in the hell I run my own business and somebody gonna tell me some bullshit about slavery. Like I said, when Kevin Samuels, when Kanye West said some bad shit about slavery, we canceled his ass. Even the people that was his friends was like, okay, well look, we know he has some mental issues, but they didn't come out and tell you to get a dude another chance or make excuses for him. None of that shit happened. None of that happened. Hey, y'all, hey, shots fired. Shots fired. Because I know I'm telling the truth. I know I'm telling the truth. This is an attempt that doggone trying to bash me down and cover up for a white person that shouldn't have said something out of their mouth that they said. And then they went and talk about Kevin Samuels. I don't even understand why they're talking about him. He ain't got nothing to do with it. Okay? The dude's analysis of beauty was not based on all that bullshit that the dude was talking about. Okay? Growing up, black girls were the finest girls. This BBW shit that y'all down with now in this new age, y'all losers for that junk. That's what y'all are. You down with this BBW shit, your ass a loser. Black girls couldn't pass the dress code in school because their ass was fatter than everybody else's. It was fatter than the Asian girls. It was fatter than the white girls. It was fatter than the Hispanic girls. And they wanted those bodies. That's why they went to shooting up Botox and BBLs. You trying to tell me about Eurocentric views of beauty when I see the white women and the Hispanic women and trying to look like black women. I don't understand why I'm getting told that kind of junk. I do know why it's happening. I don't understand it, but I know why it's happening. Because the person that I'm talking to is making excuses for shit that don't even exist. That's why I don't mess with that manosphere. That's why I tell y'all guys don't mess with it. They're making a bunch of excuses to fight a bunch of shit that ain't even freaking there. 3, our standard of beauty, black men, is different and not Eurocentric. We don't want weave, BBL, lace fronts, kick down makeup. That's the fat women, etc. Wait a minute. But that's what Kevin Samuels was saying. He was telling them we don't want weave, we don't want BBLs, we don't want lace fronts. Kick that. So he was going to our standard of beauty when he was telling these women this shit. But you're telling me that, see that? Oh, God. Y'all hear anybody? Crickets out this motherfucker. This dude just contradicted himself right there in the damn thing. He told me in number 1 that Kevin Samuels' analysis of beauty was based on academic image, but then he goes to number 3 and explains exactly what Kevin Samuels was telling the black women. They guys, you got on that goddamn makeup, you got on them fucking tattoos, fat women, etc., etc. Okay, but most black men standard of beauty is not Eurocentric. Okay, so here's the deal. If that's the same standard of beauty that Kevin Samuels was spitting to black women, then how is it Eurocentric? Because you just told me that it was, and then you explained the same thing that he said and said that's not it. Look, this is why the manager sucks, guys. This is why you need to stay away from these motherfuckers because they don't got no good sense. They think they done read a few books and they know something. I done lived in all these other countries. I've seen these women trying to be black. I've seen it. I've seen it. A lot of women want black men. You know why? Because they're 6 feet fucking tall. We are the only ones on the fucking planet who got the highest rate of being 6 feet tall. That's why we dominating shit like basketball and sports and stuff like that. Because we're taller than most guys in general in most cases. Black girls was dominating in the ass and lips. The things that guys look at, the lips and the booty, is where black women is dominating. They're dominating that shit. And everybody else wants it. They try to use Botox to get it. BBLs to get it. That shit wasn't for black girls. Now he's saying Kevin Samuels said what black women wanted, but when he rated women, he used Euro standards. Because I don't understand that part. How do they use Euro standards? Go back and watch the content. 2 things can be true at the same time. Regardless, most pro-blacks talk a good game, but do very little to advance or uplift the black community. That's the truth. I agree with that. Best thing we can do as black men at this stage is to be the type of men we want to see other men be. Raise our sons and daughters to be excellent and focus on our immediate community and not blackness at a macro level. Really? That sounds like an excuse for you want to be able to say that that just pearly things what she said was okay. And it ain't. And your boy upset is a race hater, just like I said, he hates black people. Because you let that happen. And you try to back that up. Now, as far as this guy right here, I'm going to tell y'all my opinion about what he's saying about Kevin Samuels. I don't think that Kevin Samuels was holding no black women to no Eurocentric views. He held them to the views that he saw them grow up in and I saw them grow up in. because they was the finest ones. That's what he was holding them to. And now you got this thing, they go this Eurocentric beauty standard thing, but that's an excuse for saying it's okay to be fat and BBW, and it ain't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. A black girl at a size at the same size as the girl standing beside her, they could be of the other races, was thicker in the right places. That's that's why they came out with the BBLs and the Botox to try to get that. Second, how you gonna talk about holding black women to foreign standards when they wearing foreign hair on their head? You see what I'm saying? Seriously, that's my opinion about that. But this comment right here, I'm using this to show that these guys in this doggone manosphere, they so ass backwards. If you was watching the Kevin Samuels show, that man didn't hold a woman to none of the women to none of the shit that they could not do. I seen them do it. I grew up with that. I was talking to my homeboy about that the other night before I started doing this video. We didn't grow up with that BBW and all that stuff. That shit wasn't normal. That's why all them girls in the gym doing squats and stuff, because they want that butt like the black girls have naturally. I don't get it. I really don't get it. This manosphere junk, and I can't understand why this guy's thinking that Kevin Samuel was pushing those kind of, like, pushing Eurocentric. It's not like he told them, well, you got to be light skinned, you got to be this. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard the excuses. Well, a black girl can't be this. A black girl, they can. They can. They can. They can get their body weight down. They don't have to be as big as some of them is. They don't. And making this excuse for them ain't gonna help them. It doesn't help them. You pushing them out of the game by telling them it's okay to be fat while nobody else is being fat, and at the same time getting BBL shots in their ass and Botox shots in their lips so they can have the features that the black women got. That's my take on that, y'all. Y'all hit like, subscribe, and share. Y'all drop the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Did Kevin Samuels have Eurocentric views? Did he push that? Did he push that? Or was he just pushing be the best you? Was he pushing that? Y'all drop the comments, let me know. Let me know what y'all thought about what Homeboy said right here. It's been Taurus down to y'all. Go hard, go home. This has been my views on that. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, subscribe, share. I'm out of here. Peace.